So is there anything in terms of, I know that you're tracking the money, you're certainly tracking the court cases. What else is on your radar right now, Zach, that we should be paying attention to?
I am continuing to dig into who is at Mar-A-Lago. I have looked at that carpet that became famous from the picture of the FBI. I have that pattern is burned into my eye. I know that they changed it out in the off season last year. I know they have the same carpet now at Bedminster. All sorts of fun facts. So I'm continuing to dive into that and see who was there. My focus so far has just been who went into that, who we have pictured in that office, but I've expanded it now to kind of look at the overall premises. I mean, just because we don't have a picture of them in the office doesn't mean they didn't get there. And it also shows that they were, still at a facility that was housing America's secrets.
Zach, you've been spending hours staring at the carpet at Mar-a-Lago. Why the fascination with the carpet?
Well, that was where the FBI laid out the documents that it said it found. So it was a piece of information showing, where the documents, where the FBI put them. And it is a piece of carpet that doesn't show up in many other pictures that we see online, which isn't to say it's not used everywhere that's private and not doesn't end up on Instagram. But the only place I've seen that carpet online is in his office. You're not seeing it any other place. And you're also seeing it in Bedminster in a room up there that looks to be his office. He's posted some similar photos of meeting politicians up there. So it at least shows proximity. That carpet design is near where he was storing documents. And until we get more information, it's one of the best tips we have to figuring out.
And near where he was entertaining people. So this wasn't in a vault somewhere that was far away. That does it suggest that essentially that these documents were in close proximity to where he was also entertaining?
Maybe Donald Trump carpets his vault with the same carpet. You buy too much carpet, you get little squares left over at the end. They end up in odd places around the house.
It's a bargain.
Maybe that's what happened. But this is the best information that we have right now. And we didn't specifically say these documents, this carpet is the same. We don't know that, but we do know, these documents were stored at his house. They were stored in his office, according to the FBI. And this is the carpet that he has in his office.
And just to end off, when we're talking about to the crowd that says, let it go, yesterday's president, yesterday's news, why does it matter that we find out who was at Mar-a-Lago, just to kind of give us a complete sense as to right now why this really should be top of mind for not just Americans, but people who are interested in politics around the world?
Well, it's accountability. Okay, what's not a big deal? He kept some documents. He was the president. He had the classification. Okay, fine. But who was there? Who else had the opportunity to see those? I mean, these are some of America's most sensitive secrets, and we have current representative from a foreign government hanging out there. And Donald Trump is not one who's famous for keeping his mouth shut. There's that famous story of what he was telling the Russian ambassador when in a White House visit. So, you need to know who had access to it. And maybe they found out stuff. Maybe they didn't. The few people I reached out to who responded to me said they didn't see anything. That would be Representative Lauren Boebert and Dan Cox, who's a state delegate here in Maryland, who's running for governor. They both said they didn't come across anything, nor did Trump tell them he'd stored anything there.